Thank you, ma'am. Founder President, Mrs. Lalitha Das, is a social worker with Ashwasan, working for the welfare of the elderly. A dance enthusiast, her passion for Kathakali drove her into conceptualizing the BCKA. I request Mrs. Lalitha Das to welcome and address this august gathering.
It is indeed a delight to welcome you to the inauguration of BCKA. It's our pleasure to have the presence of three very eminent personalities here tonight. How do I introduce a person who has danced her way into the hearts of every art-loving Indian? During the late 50s and early 60s, she reigned as the undisputed queen of the silver screen, the heartthrob of millions. Even today, almost half-century down the line, she holds sway as a veritable queen of the dance form, Bharatanatyam. Dr. Vyjayanthimala Bali, we welcome you wholeheartedly tonight. As a token of our gratitude, please accept a bouquet from us. Next, we move to the man who has made us proud to be Indians, Mr. Madhavan Nair. As chairman of the Space Commission, he is responsible for the direction of future space research with emphasis on scientific exploration of outer space. In a nutshell, I would describe him as the spaceman of India. We welcome you for gracing this occasion. And now we welcome Dr. Gramaprakash, who has come all the way from Kerala to be with us tonight. Noted Malayalam theatre personality, Dr. Gramaprakash is a Kerala State Award winner for Best Drama Criticism. He has to his credit several published books mainly on theatre criticism. Welcome to Bangalore. Please accept a bouquet from us. Thank you all.
Mr. K. Narayan, Managing Director of MNJ Marketing and Advertising and Marketing Director of Connoisseur Magazine, a music enthusiast, trustee, BCKA. I request Mr. K. Narayan to introduce BCKA to you.
Honorable guests, President, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and a warm welcome to all of you. It is said that the greatest oak was once a little nut that held its ground. We too, when we decided to start BCKA, knew we had a massive task ahead of us. That is the preservation and promotion of traditional arts through a forum that reaches out to a very niche audience. But like oak tree, we too will grow strong over the years. Let me tell you about the core group that got together to form this club a couple of months back. The trustees include Lalitha Das, Meena Narayan, Dr. Kamala Unnikrishnan, Anjali Nampishan, Dr. Kishore Das, Sridevi Unni, D.R. Ramesh, Geeta Nampishan, Jayadev Narayan, and myself. Many people felt that there is a saturation of club, so why another club for this sort? While there are several clubs in India that focus on the arts, not many focus on retaining the essence of classical art forms. With the time, we have seen desire to fuse different styles in art and adapt to a modern needs to entertain people who have very short concentration span. In the process, the very fragment of classical art form is eroding unless people take serious steps to preserve it and educate the coming generation. The truth is that the present generation has lost touch with the origins and this kind of art. I have heard many youngsters ask, what is Kathakali and what is the difference between Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi? The aim of the club is to nurture the essence of classical culture of India and to entertain while upholding the values of various forms of art. We are trying to preserve this art form, encourage young artists to take to this form of art and present it. BCKA is also poised to become the leading stage and film club based in Bangalore. Its main aim is to cater to the needs of serious art enthusiasts. The main activities of BCKA will include conducting music, dance, theatre, art, screening of special movies. It will also be a platform for the promotion of young talents. Our aim is to disseminate the rich Indian culture that helps achieve integration through culture. It gives me immense delight to say that today we have with us a distinguished group of Kathakali artists from Janeberi in Kerala. They will perform Duryodhana Vadham. Many people have asked me why in a story where Bhima destroys Dushasana is titled Duryodhana Vadham. Well, that is because the story is a long one and the play ends with Dushasana's slaying. It is much later Duryodhana is killed. I would also like to mention that at this stage, we will not restrict ourselves to Kathakali, but also to different forms of dances, classical music, and the arts. The club also plans to set up a charitable trust to help the needy artists. In fact, Chairman of Leela Group of Hotels, Captain C.P. Krishnan Nair, has, on his own initiative, has contributed rupees 2 lakhs towards an award that will be bestowed in his name to the best artist. We thank him for this kind gesture, and it means a lot to us. We hope others like-minded people will come forward and show us this kind of support in our future programs and help us make this club a success. Before I end, on this occasion, I would also like to pay a tribute to late Mr. M.K.K. Nair, Chairman of FACT, who was primarily responsible for promoting Kathakali abroad and also changing the dress style to make it more sophisticated. He was also responsible for adapting Western plays like Dr. Faustus and Othello into Kathakali. Thank you very much.